Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today is October the 11th, 2016, and I'm making this video on the heels of the second presidential debate, Trump versus Clinton. I made a video in response to the first presidential debate, um, and my position after that debate. I stated in the video I believe Donald Trump to be controlled opposition. And after the second debate, I stand by my first conviction that he is, in fact, controlled opposition. Now, that may sound crazy to a lot of people after seeing Donald Trump actually say some pretty good things towards Hillary Clinton, like, if I was president, you'd be in jail. Well, I really hope that would be the case. And almost softly exposing Bill Clinton for the predator that he is, very softly. Um, I was indeed happy to see Bill Clinton's face um, when he was when Donald Trump was bringing up the fact that he had all the all the women, or four of the women, not all. He's got many women that he's raped, but four of the women that he had sexually assaulted there at the debate with Donald Trump. But the purpose of this video isn't going to be to expand on my stance. Oh, I think Donald Trump is a bad guy, or I think Donald Trump isn't the real deal. The purpose of this video is to ask people in the truth community a question, which is, what standards are you holding Donald Trump to? Because, like I said in the first video, and like I'm saying right now, I do not support Donald Trump, um, and I don't know why people do to the extent that they do. Now, supporting Donald Trump and casting a vote in protest for Hillary Clinton are two different things. If I was American, that would be the option I would choose, casting a vote for Donald Trump in absolute protest for Hillary Clinton, because we all know if Hillary Clinton gets into power, which unfortunately that seems to be the case, she's going to waltz right into the White House, and that disgusting family is going to be there yet again. Their grip on power has not slipped. It does not seem that way. This woman is a megalomaniac. She's a psychopath. She's a warmongering war criminal, disgusting and vicious human being, just like her husband, a vicious and violent rapist with no regard for human life whatsoever. This is why the Clintons should not be in power, because they will continue the same agenda that has been being carried out for the past, I don't know, 50 or so years since they shot JFK. So back to my question for the truth community, because like I said, the difference between vehemently supporting Trump, thinking that he is the man on the white horse coming to save America from the globalists, and casting a vote in protest for Hillary Clinton are two different things. So my question is, what are the standards Donald Trump is being held up by? Because in my opinion, and a lot of other people's opinion in this so-called truth community or alternative media, however you want to call it, there's a lot of us that do not see Donald Trump as a good person, a good leader, truthful. I just don't see it. And let me explain why. And let me explain why I think people that are privy and who have uncovered the knowledge of the so-called truth movement, um, they should be asking the questions to Donald Trump. Why do you support Israel? This is a terrorist state. This is a state that has attacked the United States on one occasion that is undisputed, which is the USS Liberty, killed many United States sailors. And the second occasion, which I think most people can agree with, the Mossad had an intimate involvement with 9/11. The dancing Israelis everybody knows about. This is a disgusting Zionist state. I'm not saying all Jews are bad, of course not. That would be idiotic for somebody to say. There's a lot of good Jewish people. Zionism in the Middle East is the major problem, and Trump supports it. By supporting it, I assume he supports the $10 billion in aid that's going to be given to Israel. So first point on why no one should think Donald Trump is the savior of America or somebody that is really, really standing up against the establishment. You wouldn't support Israel if that was the case. Uh, Second point, why is Donald Trump not hammering the fact that the Federal Reserve is a private institution that was created in 1913, and it is literally the source of all economic problems the United States has. Trump has not gone in on the Federal Reserve. This is an extremely important topic for people who are interested in truth, interested in what's really going on. This is a point that I don't think he's raised and don't think he's actually gone in on. And again, all the people who are, oh, Trump is the greatest, Trump's standing up against the establishment. Why Israel? Why the Federal Reserve? Why has he not talked about the Bilderberg Group, for example? A bunch of kleptocratic psychopaths meeting once a year to determine the fate of millions of people around the world. Bilderberg. So we have that. Council on Foreign Relations, Trilateral Commission. We have all these entities that he could be bringing into the public consciousness, bringing into the American consciousness, but yet he doesn't. He says inflammatory, off the cuff remarks that only get people upset. And I don't think Donald Trump is a racist. Anybody who actually listens to him will know that he's clearly not a racist. The media twists and spins and lies about what he says. That is undeniable. But having said that, why is it always coming back to race? Why there are so many issues that are facing the world and America? So many roundtable groups, so many secret societies, so many backroom deals that are all public record. All somebody has to do is look it up. So that's the standard I hold somebody in politics that is supposedly against the establishment, because you can't make deals with these people. You can't make deals with the devil. You can't play their game. If he was really for truth and really for standing up against the establishment, even if he didn't win, if he can just simply inject into the consciousness, look, we're being ruled by outside interests, foreign banks, multinational corporations that have decided to go with NAFTA, GATT, TTP, TTIP, not because they're bad decisions, but because it is a deliberate plan, a deliberate scheme to take down the West, to take down free market, to remove the trade barriers between countries. This is what it's about. These are what these trade deals are about. Why is he not injecting this into the public consciousness if he really does stand for truth? He has not done any of this. He's talked about immigration and immigration being a problem, but anybody, and according to Alex Jones, he knows all about the New World Order. He's against the establishment. They really hate him, and you know what? Maybe they really do. I don't know. But if he really was, I honestly would think that he would talk more and more about why things in the world are going on, not just saying that, oh, well, Hillary Clinton has been in office and she's just made poor decision after poor decision. They're not poor decisions. The immigration crisis is being brought on for a reason. Why is he not telling people what the reason is? He's talking a lot about our borders being wide open and about immigration. Why? Tell the people in America and the rest of the world and in Europe why the borders are open, why they're bringing radical Muslims in, why they're letting people suck off the social welfare systems of each of these countries. So these are the standards that people in the so-called truth community and the awake people of this movement, or supposedly awake, these are the standards that I think they should be that should be applied to Donald Trump. Not, oh, he said some bad things about Hillary Clinton. Oh my God, the mainstream media hates him. The Republicans hate him. The Democrats hate him. Okay, I don't care how many people gang up on Trump. All I care about is what actually comes out of the man's mouth. And Like I said before, I have to hold people that are running for office or claiming to be anti-establishment to a much, much higher standard than saying, "Oh, if I was president, you'd be in jail." And he said it really quickly, almost like a joke. Um, it's got to be more than that. We're at such a critical time in history for people to be falling over in love with this guy, thinking that he's going to be the man on the white horse to save everybody, and just completely head over heels in love with this guy. And if anybody disagrees and says, no, you know what, I don't really support Trump, or I don't really think he is who he says he is, these people are automatically disliked. Their videos are commented, have heavy negative comments in them. I just watched a video by Dan Dix at Press for Truth, and it's really disheartening to see all the people who are just so hard on this Trump bandwagon. One person has disagreed with them, and all of a sudden, all the previous work that they've done, it doesn't matter. He's a shill now. This is ridiculous. This isn't the conscious revolution that people have been talking about. This isn't truth. This isn't anything. This is literally playing into the two-party system. This is literally playing their game, and it's sad to see it happening in the alternative community. But like I said, if Donald Trump does get in, I feel like that would be a better option for America than Hillary Clinton. If I was American, I would vote for Donald Trump out of sheer protest of Hillary Clinton. Not because I support Donald Trump, not because I think he's George Washington 2.0, like some people do, not because he is a bastion of truth. No, it's for mere protest out of that disgusting witch Hillary Clinton. She makes me sick to my she makes me sick to my stomach. But tell me what you guys think. Tell me what the standards you're holding Trump to. I'd like to know. Do you disagree? Do you hate me? Am I an idiot? Am I a shill for Hillary Clinton? Am I a shill for the Democratic Party? Let me know in the comments section. I think we need to share this video and try and get this into the community, the truth community, so we can start having a debate about this. We can start looking at Trump really closely. We can start